Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. In today's video, Overlord, Lord of Nazarick will be the topic. This is the brand new global game that will launch today in just like 6 hours. We're gonna go in more detail about that. So jumpstart your life as the Overlord on October 29th, 8 a.m. PT or 4 p.m. CET. So this is pretty much the time zones. Make sure to convert it to yours and you're gonna know. But the most easiest way to know when the game will launch, just pre-download the game right here. I will put the link in my description below so you can do it. No worries about that, super easy. This is their art and everything else. Have in mind the game is published by Crunchyroll, so be on the lookout. Be careful about spending money. I'm just saying. I'll definitely be probably free to play, most likely, yeah. But we're gonna see. Maybe I do some for the content. Maybe I do some bigger summons. I will talk about the pre-registration rewards, but as well, guys, I will talk about for who you should summon in the Novice pool. I will explain everything, how does it works, at least on the Chinese version. I played it for a few hours, nothing more than that, because I'm heavily focused on Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade and Soul Leveling Arise. But now that the game is launching, I'll definitely cover it, so no worries about that. So I will explain immediately on today's video for who you should summon, what are the best choices, and at least on the Chinese version, we have a reroll banner, bro. Okay? We have a reroll banner. You can do the 30 multis and then you choose the one multi you like. Okay, I'll explain everything when the global launches. We're gonna do those reroll summons and everything should be clear. And here I will recommend the characters, talk about them, and as well we'll give the credits for this website, which is amazing. And as well, I will give you my own experience. And as well the best teams in the beginning. So this is super important to watch so you know everything and how to start properly. Okay, so pretty much make sure to pre-download. This is how it's gonna look like. You're gonna click on that link, you're gonna pre-download the game, you're gonna open the game, you will download some resources, and it will be the countdown for the global launch of the Overlord, Lord of Nazarick, brand new global game. So look forward to it. Honestly, I did play for a little bit and it was fun for me, but I didn't even dive in deeper into the game. It was Chinese version and all of that, but I made a video already, a few videos about this game, so you can go and check it out. Okay, related to the pre-registration rewards really quickly. So we're gonna get definitely a free multi on the limited banner, actually, if I'm not mistaken, or some beginner banners. We're gonna see about that, plus a little bit of gems and other materials. But definitely we reached 1 million pre-registrations and we are getting, guys, a free multi when the game launches. So that's a really nice thing to have. Now, based on what I saw currently, there is no guest account that I currently saw. I'm not sure about that. So related to the reroll, I'll make a rerolling guide on the launch, so no worries about that. But this is something you should know in advance. So when you're gonna enter the game, you're gonna play it for a little bit, and then you will have so-called Novice banner, which I call the reroll banner. At least like this, it was on Chinese, by the way, okay? At least it was, like, global tend to screw it up. I'm like no joke, global tend to screw it up. But pretty much you can do 30 free multis for free, and then you choose one of the summons, okay? Now, I will explain which type of characters you should prioritize, what are the best teams, and everything else. This guide not represent official point of view. The strength of the character is based on the strength of the initial stage, and late stage characters are not discussed. Yeah, this is literally that Novice banner that includes these characters right here. I'm terrible with names, so sorry. But everyone who watched the anime and everything else should know. We're gonna go into, I will learn the names, so no worries about that. Like usual, it will just take a little bit of time. But this will be the Novice banner. These characters here, SSR characters, will be available. And pretty much in this 30 multi-summons, you will get them all. In my opinion, you should get most of them. And now it's just the question, what type of combination is the best? And here we can learn a lot. Reasons for recommending each role. So first we have Demiurge. This is translations from the Chinese, so hopefully everything is okay. Of course, he's that red typing, burn type of the characters, and this is something I already did recommend it immediately when I started Chinese version without looking any type of guides, because his kit was so much early game. This type of stuff, like he has early game in any gacha game, loves it. So reason for being on the list: although he was mediocre and even useless in the previous tests, he has reason in the new test. Some people may think that he's not as good as Destroyer, but the problem is that he's easy to obtain and the fastest to form a lineup. In addition, Destroyer has been nerfed. Although it will be strengthened, it has not been released yet, and Demiurge is one of the few characters that can make the opening of the land a pleasant experience. But here is the big problem in all of this that you should take with a grain of salt. From my experience playing Crunchyroll games, they tend to change the Chinese versions for the global. Like they tend to change the kit of the skills. They tend to nerf certain character, buff certain character. They tend to make pay-to-win rerolls and all of that craziness. So just take it with a grain of salt. But definitely, guys, these beginner characters, everyone is good. But it is just depends what you want to prioritize. Currently now, Demiurge is my priority. Aura, reason for being on the list: if you don't plan to draw the Destroyer or the Buck, choose him and Xiaodi as the main C for the early game. Xiaodi is on the Burning team and he's Aura. This character will not get stuck without attribute restraint. The game will be more difficult, but it is acceptable. Okay, then we have Hamusuke. The best Hamusuke, by the way, it's on the list. This list is amazing because you can also find out the crazy good SRs. So if you can pull crazy good SSR with the right SR as well, you're good, bro. You're good. The best among SR characters: the character with the highest attack, reduce defense, and invite to fight. He's a jack of all trades and can be part of any team. So definitely Hamusuke is like super recommended SR. As well, Wolf Girl. As long as you don't play PvP and there is no princess, Wolf Girl should definitely be given priority. Because her healing ability is ridiculously high and can bring heal back to full health, which is ridiculous. So this is Hamusuke, and Wolf Girl is like the two main priorities from the SR. And when you pull them, you can actually be happy and consider that multi if you got the right SSR you want to get. Mare, the effect of her skills are pretty good. As for why her priority is not as high as other two, it's because I haven't figured out her system yet. But she's pretty useful for collecting treasures. However, if she gets a star upgrade in later stages, she can also give healing effects. Okay. So she can be used by one person instead of multiple people. Gazev, a member of counterattack team, he's good at everything and can fight, but his fighting speed is a bit slow, and because of his speed is slightly reduced. Then we have Henry, an initial auxiliary character with good auxiliary effects. Goblins are very useful. If you want to practice, you can practice. It's not a big loss anyway. Okay, Yuri, Night Roll, a tank type that can be used in SR. The effect is good, but it's not very useful in some levels, because when teammates are required not to die, Yuri blocking damage for others has a high chance of dying suddenly. Black Codex, a tank that can be used in conjunction with Dirk's Burning Flow. It can be used without it, but the effect is not as good as Yuri. Then we have Enphilia. In the absence of Lana, she's one of the few characters who can pull the bar. Put a simple puller. Okay, PvP. Let me see the... Oh, but I believe that we have so wrong names here. A supporting role that can be used in both PvP and PvE. Okay, this one. Then we have this one. Sebas on the list because he's an SSR and we still need to give him some comments. He's not very suitable for new lands. It's more suitable for PvP. So pretty much, guys, um, he shouldn't be your highest priority. What I heard, he doesn't perform in the beginning. He's more like for PvP. And then we have Shelter, mid to late stage character. She's also an SSR. I personally don't think she's urgent in the early stages, and she'll be included in the growth plan. It's better to draw a group attack character to open the new land, like a new beginning, you know? Okay, so they pretty much gave us all the information we know for the characters that are right here, right? And this will be the characters available in that Novice reroll banner. So this is what I recommend. So we make some conclusion. I will personally go for Demiurge as SSR, and potentially, if I can get Hamusuke and Wolf Girl, that would be like my craziest thing that I would get, and I would be so hyped and happy. So I wouldn't recommend, like, you could go with different options with different SSRs, but truly in the beginning, Demiurge will be extremely useful, and getting those additional SRs will be really, really nice. Now, let me talk about the early stage lineup recommendations. Burning Team, by the way, this is something I would like to have. Demiurge, Albedo, Wolf Girl, right? I'd seed of the Black Codex. So Demiurge, Albedo. Do I have the... yeah, that's the Black Codex, by the way. So him, actually, I want to get for the best team. Wolf Girl, right? Demiurge. So I want to get Demiurge. Hamusuke, why not? Overall, he's useful everywhere, so why not? Wolf Girl. And then getting this Black Codex at 8th place. Yeah, Dirk's Burning Flow. It can be used without it, but the effect is not as good as Jury. Okay. So this will be my goal that I will go for. Again, all of these things we have to test out. And Albedo, the team with the lowest training cost at present. It can be used in both PvP and PvE. Burn and stun first. You can also use the stun to deal burst of the damage. In PvP, it depends on your speed. If you want to replace in the later stages, the 8th seat of Black Codex can be... okay, you're gonna tell me the real names, and you probably know, I guess, when I showed you. It's a little bit rough now with translations. Can be replaced with Shield Ya, and Wolf Girl can be replaced with Lana. However, Lana has a higher priority than Shield Ya. After all, she's a rare SSS, all-purpose auxiliary. Yeah, now we have a different types of teams that you can see right now. Pursuit Team, Aura, Momo, Platinum Armor, Lana, like Wolf Girl. You can see other replacements that can go here. So you can play around. It's very strong, but the training cost is relatively high. Momo is needed to achieve the pursuit effect. Okay, by the training cost, it means that it is just like higher investment team to work. This one is like, you're good, you're set. You get these characters, and you're good to go, bro. There's like multiple variations that can go. As you can see in the screenshots, that's the best to see the type of the characters and the teams. Okay, but as well, if I'm not mistaken, here we should get also some others. Oh yeah, no, this is the Wolf Girl. This is that Black Codex. This is Demiurge and Albedo. Okay, that would be my best team, honestly. That first picture, I absolutely love it. Okay, now there is more. The combination of main C plus Hamusuke, Yuri, and Wolf's sister is a panacea. Okay, I wouldn't worry about all of this now so much, but I really want that you know for who I will be focused on and what type of team I really think it's the best. I will go for this team. Like, I have here 2 SRs, right? Is he an S? Yes. Like, literally, I have 2 SRs to use, which is perfect. This 2, Wolf Girl and Codex. And then I go with Albedo later on, and then I will pull Demiurge without problem on a reroll. So this team will actually push me really far, and it's not that high. Like for the free to plays, that's the best. And then pay to win can play around with other teams truly and go for it. I mean, we're gonna summon anyways and get what we want eventually, but that early start is super important to know. Okay, guys, hope you did enjoy it. I know it wasn't so perfect, right? Because of the mistranslations maybe sometimes, or this or that. But this is all the information that I gave you. It's super important that you know how to start in this game and what to focus in the beginning and how it's gonna work. Again, take it a little bit with a grain of salt, because who knows how the global will do this. Anyways, hope you did enjoy it. I'm here. There's a nice music, but I'm always worried about copyrights and all of that craziness. YouTube is crazy, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna end it here in like 5 hours. It is happening. I'm looking forward to it. Leave a like, subscribe, so that you don't miss any type of content. I'll definitely cover the game, so no worries about that. There is a busy day for me today. Okay, love you. Thank you for all support, and bye.